Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's ready to bring good trading. It was an interesting week. Not really, honestly, it was a pretty normal week. Um, yeah, we're at all-time highs again. Um, let's see what Friday delivers. If we just continue grinding higher, if we slow down and chop, or if we sell off. I think that's really it. Let's go ahead and open things. Get bookmap open. Okay, great. So here you go. Let me put this properly. So what would make today a win if every trade loses? To me, that would be being able to walk away no matter the outcome. Okay. Go up and open trading view. Okay. I start with the 1 week and 1 day, so we can see that we are continuing higher. There's a slight gap, slight. We did take a little bit of retracement. Overall, we are opening up higher. The only thing I don't like about all-time highs is just have to constantly add lines. That's not a big problem. Yeah, so we just have to add lines. And yeah, we're just continue higher. A modest amount, 0.46, and actually they're moving pretty in sequence, so that's interesting. That's really it. We may have a solid close to this week. On the week, we are up 1% on Nasdaq and 1% on ES. Okay. Getting to the 4 hour and 1 hour. Okay, so this push is happening now. Because we did just simply have a nice move. It started grinding down. So we're playing all-time highs. Okay, interesting. Okay. So yeah, we did gap up weirdly at pre-market, and just the second leg structure broke out at this time. Go ahead and add this too. Yeah, this will be interesting. Let's get to the 50 minute and 30 minute. It's nice that yesterday I was literally saying the wrong time frames every single time I switched. Today I'm not. Hope I don't jinx it, but I don't think so. So here, pretty similar to what we've been seeing. The fact that we're really just I was gonna say yoking. We're just breaking out now on the open. Okay. So we did rip. We do have news at 9:45 and 10. It's just ISM and manufacturing. I have to double check though, but we do have news though at 9:45 and 10. Just ripping higher right now. Nothing really to conclude yet. VIX is at its lowest. Interesting. VIX is at 16. Yeah, it's around here. So 1671. So it's at its lowest. That's a pretty, yeah, we're coming back to flat VIX. So choppiness is definitely gonna be happening. VIX has taken a full U-turn. I mean, our highs of 30 going to 25 to 23 and just breaking lower, hitting a low of 16, and we got aggressive again to a high of 21. I don't know if it'll happen again if we get aggressive. Like we did. Well, possible, but I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, we are now here at the 1 minute and 5 minute. I'll just log in real quick. I think I'm just putting the wrong password. Gotta be careful though, because I don't want to lock myself out. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So above yesterday's, we did actually play yesterday's Valeria high for the brief 9:30 open, and then we just have been breaking out buyers. This was just a buyer's rally for sure, and we've been kind of consolidating here. Valeria flipped to here, and now we're breaking out again. On yes, we have a bigger gap. A little divergence for sure. Yes, is trying to move down to a view up, and NQ is breaking out. breakout is continuing. All-time highs like this, it's really important you wait for the... Oops. I hope I didn't do something that I didn't know. No. I don't know why that happened. We do have that low volume node, it's just trying to mark down. Little low volume node here too. Okay, value area is on both ES and NQ at the highs. I mean, okay, we traded a little bit of a low volume node. There's liquidity at 800. It makes sense. 800 is usually played like that, but what's sorry, 80s, not 800. My bad. It's still actually the same effect. But I'm worried that would be a psychological barrier because we played 795. So I'm gonna be careful here. Yeah, like buyers came with high volume and we're just absorbed. Yeah, at 941. Yeah, buyers are just absorbed with high volume. So it makes me a little bit worried. A low volume node, there's a little bit left of that low volume node. This could be a fake out. Yeah. See how this closes. We could close as a doji because there's only 1 minute left on the 5-minute candle. Like if I target here and then look for 10 points, that's reasonable, yeah. That's point of control. Oh yeah, we have news. So I can't take this trade. I'm expecting a 20-point move in this one candle too. So pretty bullish for that. So I'm happy it did. Also news protecting me. So if I took that trade of just simply gone like halfway through and then and plus liquidity is always thin for news events, so probably would have got slipped, probably have been filled something like here, you know. So I'll probably have added 2 or 3 points to the stop loss. Okay, we're having that breakdown with some momentum. We're still having pretty decent movement, yeah. The slow volume mode is still being protected. Let's see if sellers can break it. Area flipped. Here's the play of Valeria low. Low volume node is being protected still. A flush of it is expected. It will also be wick test. Down tested wicks. Wicks get played. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Buyer stepping pretty quickly. Point of control flipped. Point of control flipped lower. And sellers failed to close strong here. I moved the view up as potential. Strong closing. Now liquidity at 800 is still present. Yeah, I'm not seeing any opportunity here. Like, yeah, we have the liquidity, which is pretty thick, for sure. But entry, I mean, getting in value high is possible, but I see it as a risk. Like, my risk doesn't make sense to me for doing that. And I'm gonna be getting out at 796. I can like raise that to 800. Yeah, pretty much getting filled at that wick. My wrist doesn't make sense though. There's the flush. That liquidity, I feel like it's just a trap. Get some buyers in there. Some buyers stepped in, not too many though. Now we're flushing. Damn. Didn't even play 800, play 799. That was quick. Interesting too. Quick and interesting. Maybe it was supposed to be like that so that that buyer, whoever left that liquidity there, couldn't have time to remove it. So you're filled. Maybe. I don't know. But some calls definitely happen to make that happen. Like, hey, you do this, I'll do this. And because that happened really quick. That was not tradable. Even if I had my order, I probably would have slipped ridiculously. So we played 8-10. We did make a new low and protect this low volume node. I'm guessing we were trying to protect this low volume node too. I don't know. Like, I'm making ideas of why we did what we did. That's the market. It's interesting though. I mean, that's what I enjoy about it. Like figuring out, what do you think it happened? You know, why was these wicks protected? Why was this low volume node protected? This one got front run. We did make a new low. Wick test right here. I'm just wondering, do I want to target higher? Let's see. Price actually not too good. I don't mind this play, but I'm worried about, like, we have that reaction. I'm gonna limit into this just because I don't trust. Okay, I already played. No, I'm just thinking. Let's see. It's not clean. Not clean at all. It's like, how are you gonna act on that? Like, nice breakout for sure. It's surprising, but it just doesn't make sense to me. 60 points, 62 points. Damn. Really ripping. I saw this and I was like, I'm not gonna act on that, right? I'll play that with test. It happens quick too. Flush with a low volume notice. Or that wick test. The wick test is possible. I'm kind of hesitant to keep my order just there. They're slowing down a bit. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. Just a little worried it'll fail and then just like immediately stomp me out. Cause I don't. 9 seconds left. So it failed me, but now I'm just scared. I'll just have to reduce risk. It's gonna be a stomp out. That's what I was worried about. I could have been more patient, waiting for a better setup. That's exactly what I was worried about, keeping my order. And I didn't listen to myself. But anyways, break even on the week. Yeah, I feel like I should just like waited till 10. I should have just stayed longer, but now, I mean, I don't know. It looks like it wants to play. It did play. Anyways, I mean, there's nothing much I can do about that. It's a loss. It's a loss. I think it's just, of course, like, could have been definitely done better. That's it. Okay. I mean, it happens. What am I gonna do about it? Okay. So the loss is, I don't know, 1600. Nice. I'm happy that I got to reduce my risk at least. Okay. Of course, there's a little bit of a, I mean, it's a break-even week. It is okay. But yeah, that's the only thing. It's break-even on the week. And look at that rip, man. Yeah. I'm just thinking I really could have played that better. Is that 10 a.m.? This is 10 a.m. Anyways, lesson. It's a lesson. Like, what I could have done better is, like, if I knew, I kept on saying, I don't like keeping my order just sitting there. And that was exactly what happened. I kept my order sitting there. It got me filled. Immediately ran down as I was worried about. And then I made the move. Like, that's why, I have the constant phenomenon of I'm right, but I'm taking a loss, because of exactly why I didn't want to put my order. So yeah, I should have let it play out and then keep my order, because that's the best way to go about it. And it would have filled me out at the wick test on this candle. Okay. Okay, guys. That's my week. Does feel a little bit like, like a stagnant because I'm break even. Monday was a win. I took a break even, but then I took another trade, which was a winner. Tuesday was just rough. That's why I took Wednesday off, just because like I got filled prematurely. But then the second trade I should have not taken, even though the second trade was a winner. Like I could have prevented myself $600. Um, Feeling slight FOMO, just because I know for a fact. I mean, it's confidence too. Like it's just that I know I can show up and like continue another trade with like, but I have to follow my rules, right? My rules is that like if I want to graduate, which means like I add a contract, which I'm kind of worried to do because um I took a $1,600 loser. Basically, yeah, that's like my only worry. But anyways, um yeah, it's just a break even week. Um I mean, I think I'm down like $100 this week, which is not bad. Um but yeah, Tuesday, if I didn't let that happen, would have just been a $1,200 loser, which is very acceptable. Take it, like that's amazing. Um, and then Wednesday I took the day off, which was nice because I had some serendipitous time, got more work done. And then Thursday, I came back, took a nice trade, walked away, clean. Today, I'm proud, like just like first that or like I said it, like if I'm gonna say it, like there's a reason I'm saying it because unconsciously or whatever, I've been burnt that way. So why not keep why not like keep remove the order, remove the stop order and keep it in a better format, right? um but yeah, I mean that's really it. I'm happy that like the moment I saw it flip, I reduced risk because I'm like, okay, do I want to take a full stomp out on this? Like I know I'm wrong, like uh, like yeah, I know I'm wrong. Um so that's what happened. I really do think I could have taken a better trade. I'm just disappointed in the trade that I took today, just simply because like as you can see, like the trade did work out. Just I simply needed to keep my order. I didn't need to leave it resting there because that was just a bad idea. I got failed and immediately hit my stop, and then that's why I didn't want to keep it there. So that's what's bugging me because I said it. Why not like just not keep your order, keep it back later, and yeah, then the trade happened. So I guess I'm feeling FOMO just because I know if I continue to trade, especially with the price action, I'll probably get a good trade. But that's not part of my rules. I have to wait till Monday now, and that's what allows me to graduate. Yes, we're break even, um, which is a little bit like but at the end of the day, I survived, right? Like I took two wins. Um, Tuesday kind of messed up things, but that's it. Thursday was clean. Friday was a clean loss. Like if you think about it, it was a good loss. Like I knew I was wrong. I reduced risk. Amazing. I'm just not happy with the fill. Like that wasn't my bad. So I'm gonna have to give that. I'm gonna give it a B quality, not a C, because yes, I made a mistake. Should have like been like, okay, you know what? Like I'm telling myself not to keep my order there. I should follow through. But overall, it was good just because it's a B because I got to reduce my risk, and secondly, the trade was not a bad setup. It was just simply that it's very normal for the market to do things like that. You gotta think like people do have their orders there, and like the market's like, okay, fill them, get them stomped out, then do the move, and that's why I don't. That's why I need to kind of be reactive in the moment. Not sometimes it does work that setup, but not today. Anyway, that's really it. Monday we come back. Um, Gonna continue system execution. I think my trailing threshold is like it's I have like two or three trades, which is fine. I'm not gonna make it a big deal because that's what the trailing threshold can cause urgency. Not I'm trying not to let that happen, right? Just gonna come Monday, win, lose. If it's a loss, it's a loss. If it's a win, it's a win, and we just move forward from there. And Tuesday, and we do have a lot of news. We have news on Wednesday and we have news on Friday, which is unemployment. So it's gonna be nice. But that's it. Let's see what happens, and I'm gonna take this as a break-even week and take the lessons and improve. Main lessons are just like the stop order. Second, do not mess with your daily loss cushion. That was not like that was a $800 lesson. And then third is you don't if you don't feel it's smart to keep your stop order just resting there, then don't do it. Wait for proper fill and getting reactively instead of like that, because you would have saved yourself that loss. But that's it. And there's probably more which I'll do my own review of. It is May 1st, so that means that there's a monthly review and monthly prep, so that's gonna take a little bit of time, but it's part of the month, right? So yeah, like realistically, not to be pessimistic, but just to address the potential reality is that Monday I take a loss, Tuesday I take a loss, and after reset, not susceptible. Like at the end of the day, I had good trading. Um, I believe I'm still up 6 grand. Last week was great. This week was a little bit more bumpy. And I think it's simply that Tuesday, that premature fill, really should have called it after that. Lesson learned. That's why Wednesday didn't show up. Thursday, great trade. Friday, another good lesson. Right? Okay. So if it's just that like that, it is what it is, right? And yeah. Overall I feel good about that. Like, human psychology wants me to be like, okay, you took a loss, you're break even, 5 days went by, and you're back where you started on Monday. But that's not a mindset or a thought that fulfills me or helps me feel better. So I'm gonna just let it pass, and now I'll get back to my business, outreach and development. Then I'm gonna go work on episode 4, and yeah, take these Saturday, Sunday off from trading, and come back Monday strong and ready to trade well. See you guys all soon, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Take care.